welcome to another craft time. I am so excited to be here with you guys. We are continuing our theme for October, Sing in the Rain, and God's got it. So, who's got it? God's got it. And we know that no matter what kind of situation we are in, God is always going to make sure that He is there. He is always watching out for us. And as we learned last month in September, God has a plan. So, no matter what, God has a plan, and He's got it. So, today, we are going to be doing a whole nother craft that is pertinent to our story from Sunday. So, things that you are going to need really quick. You are going to need crayons, markers, colored pencils, whichever one you prefer. You can grab all three. It's up to you. Whatever you have in your house, you're going to need that. You are going to need glue. If you have it, great. If not, tape will work just fine. You're also going to need scissors. Or as you people call scissors. And then you're going to need your week 2 items, which is a little baby in a basket, green piece of paper, and a blue piece of paper folded in half. So quickly run, go grab those things, and we will get started. Ready? And go. Job. Now that we have all of our supplies, our story from Sunday was talking about baby Moses. And we know Moses from one of his stories as he was an adult, where he parted the Red Sea. They were running from the Egyptians, and Moses took a staff, put it in the water, and it parted the seas and parted the waters, and they walked through the Red Sea on dry land all the way to the other side. And then once they were crossed, it closed up, which is absolutely amazing. But before we get there, we were making sure we were rewinding all the way back to the very beginning when Moses was but a small, tiny human being. Not too long ago, you all were tiny, small human beings and so stinking cute. But now we are talking about baby Moses. And the one thing that we were talking about baby Moses is that God's got it. God made sure that Moses was going to live. When Moses was born, the Egyptian people, the Egyptian king, Pharaoh, was not happy with the Israelites and wanted all of the little babies to be killed off. And that is so terrible. It makes you cry. And God told Moses' mom, He's got it. He said, I've got it, and it's going to be okay. And so Moses' mom took Moses, hid him in a basket, put him in the Nile River, and sent him on his merry way. And Moses, because God's got it, God has a plan, He allowed the water to carry Moses over to the palace of the Pharaoh, where Moses was put in charge of the queen of Egypt herself. And she was taken in by the queen, and Moses was raised in the palace. But when he was first found, the queen was so shocked, but Miriam, Moses' sister, found out, and she had a conversation with the queen, and the queen was like, yes, I need someone to help me care for it. And Miriam went and ran and had her mom, Moses' mom as well, come and help take care of him. And they helped the queen raise Moses. And so while he learned a lot of the ways of Egypt, he also continued to learn about his heritage and more about the Israelite people. And that just shows us that God's got it. No matter what, even in a scary situation where everybody else was being killed, God's got Moses, and He made sure to get him safely to where he was at. So today, we are going to make our own little path of Moses floating down the Nile River. Dun, 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 dun. So now that we have all our supplies, we're going to go ahead and dive on into our craft. Ready? Here we go. job. Those are some great looking Moseses floating down the Nile River. Really, really fun. The whole thing that we want to remember about this story is that no matter what, God's got it. Even, like I said earlier, even when things looked really, really scary, things looked really grim, and Moses' mom wasn't sure what was going to happen, she trusted in the Lord and said, you know what? God, you've got my baby, and I'm going to make sure that he's taken care of. And so she sent him on his merry way. And sure enough, God did have it. God made sure that Moses was well protected in his journey down the Nile River to the Queen of Egypt herself. And even further, God allowed Moses' mom to come and help raise him alongside of the queen. What an amazing, cool thing that God would allow that to happen. Now, Moses' actual mom, didn't necessarily tell him that he was her mom, but she still made sure that he knew all about his people and where he had come from. That is all we have for today, my friends. I love you guys. Remember that God's got it. No matter what's going on, God's got it. He's got a plan for us, and we're going to be okay. I love you, and I'll see you all again next week.